Hello everyone. So it's time to go through some of the multiple choice questions based on diode characteristics and Zener diode. So let us see them one by one. First question is, the leakage current across a PN junction is due to? Options are minority carriers, majority carriers, junction capacitance, or none of the above. So if you remember, the forward current is always due to majority carriers and the reverse current is due to minority carriers, and the leakage current is the synonym for the reverse saturation current, or you can say it is the another name of reverse saturation current. So leakage current here means the reverse saturation current and it is due to minority carriers. So answer is A. Another question is, a reverse biased PN junction has resistance of the order of. So before looking to the options, you must recall that in the case of reverse biased PN junction, the resistance is very high. Therefore, the current is low over there. So the biggest unit of resistance you must choose from here, because the resistance is very high in the case of reverse biased PN junction. So the answer should be mega ohm. So answer is C. Third question is, a PN junction acts as a controlled switch, bidirectional switch, unidirectional, or none of the above. So if you consider a PN junction, in that particular case, current flows only in one direction. So it is unidirectional switch. Okay, so the answer is C. Another question is, with forward bias to a PN junction, the width of depletion layer. So before looking to the options, again recall the concept of forward biasing, and if you remember that in the case of forward bias, what happens is the depletion layer goes on decreasing as you increase the forward bias. So the answer should be A. So the answer is A, that the width of depletion layer decreases. Next question, at absolute zero temperature, an intrinsic semiconductor has a few electrons, many holes, many free electrons, or D, that is no holes or free electrons. So at absolute 0 Kelvin temperature, intrinsic semiconductor behaves as an insulator, because the electrons that are held in the bonds or in the valence shell, they are not excited to move to the conduction band, so they remain as it is. So it does not have any free electrons which can conduct the charge. So therefore answer is D, no holes or free electrons. Next question, in a reverse biased PN junction, the current through the junction increases abruptly. So if you remember the case of reverse bias, then in the case of reverse bias, current becomes constant. Current is constant, the reverse saturation current remains constant with the voltage, but it increases at a certain value, and that value is breakdown voltage. So the answer is D, that is the breakdown voltage. If you remember, then we had characteristics of diode like this. This is the reverse bias quadrant. Here is the reverse voltage. This is the reverse saturation current. Unit is microampere. So this current rises abruptly at breakdown voltage, which is generally denoted by Vz. So at breakdown voltage, the current increases in the reverse bias. So let us move ahead. Next question, PN junction failure below 5 volt is caused primarily by avalanche breakdown, Zener breakdown, either of A and B above, or none of the above. So if you recall the concept of Zener breakdown and avalanche breakdown, Zener breakdown occurs at below or equal to 5 volt. So the answer should be B, that is Zener breakdown. If it would have been that above 5 volt, that means if it would have been asked that PN junction failure above 5 volt that is caused primarily by, so the answer would have been avalanche breakdown. Another question, a Zener diode when biased correctly. Now we have moved to the Zener diode concept, so don't correlate it with Zener breakdown concept. This is Zener diode. So it is when biased correctly, it acts as a fixed resistance, never overheats, has a constant voltage across it, or has a constant current passing through it. So if we recall the concept of Zener diode acts as a shunt regulator or voltage regulator. And why does it act as a voltage regulator? Because at breakdown voltage, the voltage across it remains constant. As I have given you the graph in the previous slide also. So this was the breakdown voltage. See, what is the special thing about this breakdown part? That in this part, the voltage has become constant. It has become constant, and only the variation of current is taking place. So voltage is constant. This phenomena is used in Zener diode. Okay, this phenomena, this increase in current is due to the breakdown mechanisms, but this phenomena, this special quality of the breakdown region, this is the breakdown region. So this special quality is being used in the Zener diode. So in the Zener diode, the voltage is constant. So the answer should be C. Let us see what is the answer. It is C. Another question. In Zener diode, the breakdown is due to Zener has doping. So if the breakdown in Zener diode, if the breakdown is due to Zener, that is if Zener breakdown occurs, then that type of diode will be having doping. So if we recall the concept of Zener and avalanche breakdown, we have learnt it in the very first point, or we have discussed it, that the Zener breakdown occurs in heavily doped diodes. So here in the case of Zener breakdown, the doping is high. If it would have been avalanche breakdown, then the doping would have been light. Next question. In Zener diode, the Zener breakdown takes place. Again the same thing, that voltage, you are being asked the voltage at which the Zener breakdown takes place. So in the previous slide we have given the answer 5 volt, but if in the options 5 volt is not given, then you can choose below 6 volt also. So the answer is below 6 volt. The static VI characteristics of a junction diode. Now just recall the VI characteristics of junction diode. So you are being asked that which equation is being followed in the characteristics of diode. So while drawing the characteristics of diode like this, we followed one equation. Do you all remember? This is forward current, this is forward voltage, reverse current, reverse voltage. Do you remember which equation is being followed in the characteristics? Why is this curve coming, or why isn't a straight line? This is all based on the diode current equation. So the answer is B, that is Boltzmann diode equation. Next question, the diode which permits remote tuning is, so options are Zener diode, varictor, power diode, and none of the above. See, Zener diode cannot be the answer because it has only one main application, that it is used as voltage regulator, and remote tuning is something different. So remember one thing, wherever this word tuning will come, always give the answer as varictor. And we have discussed it in varictor diode also, that varictor stands for variable capacitor. That means as you will change the capacitance, the frequency will change. So it is used for tuning in various devices. So that is varictor diode. So the answer is varictor. So these were the questions based on diode characteristics and Zener diode as well as the breakdown mechanisms. I hope that this video will be helpful for you all. Meet you in the second video. Thank you all.